5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Live from Buffalo, New York, it is the Keemstar Show with your host, Killer Keemstar, and co-host, Salvo Pancakes.
Hello, Keem. Hope you're having a good day. I'm glad you finally put down the Lizzo playing the flute video. I know I walked in and you kept sneaking away to your bedroom and watching that video in private with your lotion.
It was something that definitely got my tunes
Yes,
bumping.
your flute was being played all right. That is for sure. You were playing your flute all day to
How
Lizzo.
jealous was I that Lizzo had that flute and not mine?
Yes, you love the big beautiful women there.
Dream!
Yes,
Dream!
sexy little beast, huh?
He scared the world. He took his mask off.
I know that I looked at him and it's like, he's cute, but also in like a weird emo sort of way. But his fingers, we'll get into it all, really
Looks like Shane Dawson. We got that story for you. Also, Sneako getting
cancel culture.
banned from the internet, completely banned.
Yeah, it's going to be a sad place. I feel like they're coming for you next if you don't be careful.
Yeah. And speaking about, never mind.
Speaking
I
of,
was going a very weird direction, and I pulled the brakes on that. But listen, you might notice that our audio sounds a little bit more crisper, maybe a little bit louder. Our video a little bit crisper. You know, we needed some help. We needed some equipment, so we reached out to Meta PC, and within 72 hours, they sent us this beast. Play the video, Chris.
Yeah, it's pretty beautiful here. And this is from Meta PCS, our good friends over at Meta PCS.
Meta PC. I think I did a brand deal for them a couple months ago, and I think my code is still active. So if you need a gaming PC or a streaming PC, which this thing is, and it's a goddamn beast, get over to Meta PC and get a discount. Use code Keem for a little bit of a discount.
And there's multiple codes out there. You know, if you want to support a very smaller person in numbers and stature, feel free to use the code RFC over at Metro PCS.
I really appreciate that. Again, I sent a text to the CEO of Meta. In 72 hours, this thing arrived. So thank you so much, Meta PC.
Yeah, and it is beautiful, but I frankly was thinking that Zach would kind of extend an olive branch to me and throw some pancakes on there, but he really didn't do that.
It came a day later than we thought it was, and he literally was like talking shit to the CEO.
I have a big problem with that.
Saying, hey, this would have never happened with Alienware or some
Well, it
dumb
probably
shit.
wouldn't have. Knowing them, they pay for expedited shipping there, Zach.
Shut the fuck up. Meta PC is a great company, and the only reason why it came a day late was because of fucking UPS.
Well, you know, that is... I think we can get into the logistics of the shipping at another time there, but I'm still waiting for my rig.
Speaking about shipping, the internet started shipping Dream over the weekend.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, everybody was doing these face reveals, or excuse me, FaceTime videos with, like, he was showing his face to, like, popular content creators, right?
Oh.
And they weren't showing us what his face looked like, and the content creators were like, oh, you're handsome. I mean, KSI had a funny one. We'll play that one for you.
Yeah, he had a good one.
All right, everyone's doing it, so I'm going to do it as well. I'm going to call Dream and see what he looks like. Oh my god, you're black.
So I put out a tweet right after this one, and I said, Dream face reveal exposed, and I used a picture of
EDP.
Very funny. How much do you think KSI negotiated for that Dream sponsorship? We know KSI likes his dollars there, and I know he doesn't do anything for free.
No, he did that for free.
Oh, I would hope so. I would hope so. But, Keem, Dream did a face reveal. You're going to do a penis reveal live on the show tonight, aren't you?
No,
you're not. Okay,
I'm trying to get this monetized.
Oh, sorry about that. Sorry about that. People want to act like Dream was like a normal looking person, right? I saw the narrative. Maybe we can pull up a picture of Dream here momentarily, but people want to act like he's like a good looking person or like a normal looking person. I frankly think he looks like a freak. I think he looks like a beast.
he looks very similar to like a John Swan. Are we going to pull him up?
There we go. He looks very similar to like a John Swan or a Shane Dawson. Maybe we have a Shane Dawson comparison somewhere. I think
John Swan looks a lot like way more cuter than Dream here, right?
Here's the thing, I'm a little torn, right? Because I'm like talking shit
about. Like I know Dream. I've talked to Dream multiple
different
times.
Yes, me too.
You haven't. And I feel bad like talking shit about him, but like this is what you signed up for.
Yeah, and it's like
you played this game where I'm not going to show anyone's my face for like 2 years, so. I mean, you got to get like, what was it, 30 million views on your video? You get thousands of dollars. We get to clown on you. We get to pick on you. He looks like a serial killer. I'm going to say it.
He looks a little weird.
I'm going to say it because he does look like a serial killer. I know you're thinking it. I'm thinking it. It just is what it is.
So to show you guys something.
Yeah.
There was actually a trend. It was trending for a while. Put the mask back on.
Right.
People were trending saying that Dream needed to put the mask back on.
You should pull it up on the screen though here.
Yeah.
What else was trending?
So realistically, it was just that. That was the big thing. Like a lot of Twitter was just shitting on Dream.
So an example is this right here.
Now y'all trending.
Put the mask back on.
It is true though. There's a reason he had that mask on. So there was a leaked image years ago of him being very chubby.
2 years ago.
I don't know if I should say.
I'm just going to say it.
So I get a call from Dream, and he's looking for help, right? Because he's like, look, dude, you know, there's this picture out there.
It's not me. Can you just make sure you tell people this is not me? The poor kid's getting harassed and whatnot.
He reached out to you
of course,
for a misinformation campaign because that was him.
Well, this is the thing. We're going to show you.
This is the kid that everybody said Dream was. And I believe this came from like the hacking, doxing website. I'm sure it's known for other things, but Kiwi Farms, right? They're the ones that found this picture. And they were like, look, this is Dream. It was a big deal at the time. And 2 years later, after this picture comes out, Dream does a face reveal. Now, it's him. It is literally him. He holds off the face reveal because look, I know you might be looking at those like blue eyes, those light eyes on his belly. But look at the face reveal from Dream. He also has blue light eyes, but he's got a filter on this video to make it seem way darker. And look at his hair. You can clearly tell that is not black hair. That's brown hair.
Yes.
And it's got like the filter and the lighting. So that is clearly him. And it makes sense why he had the mask on. I think he starved himself for about 3 years to finally do it.
Full cam, please. Full cam. I know to our audience, like, oh, you're making fun of Dream because he used to be fat.
Yes.
No.
Oh.
Actually, if 2 years to get in shape, to do the face reveal, to look that thin, I say...
You were fat 2 years ago, too.
I was.
Yeah, I was as well, but not as fat as you. But
no, actually, I seen it. Me and Brantley, my girlfriend, right? We were watching an old Salvo video.
Oh, goodness.
And you were fucking fat.
Listen, I don't know exactly what you're talking about. I think you are only saying that because I called you fat first.
If we had a picture of Salvo 2 years ago, if we did, like 2 years ago, I seen this YouTube video, and I'm like, holy fuck.
I think it might have been a deep fake, Keem. I think you might have been fooled by fake news media.
Well, we'll pull it up. It's like maybe 2 years old.
Click
no. Proof.
The one that says no. The one that says hero. Keem, I got it. The one that says hero. Yeah.
Look at this. Just
send it over. Send it over. Look at that, people.
Guys, that's not me.
That is not me. Guys, does that look like me? That's not true. So let's just back on us real quick.
Ladies and gentlemen at home, look, I just want to point this out.
Me.
Keemstar used to be fat a couple years ago, lost weight. Salvo used to be fat a couple years ago, lost weight. Dream used to be fat a couple years ago, lost weight. Ethan Klein.
Yes. Let's shit on someone. Ethan Klein. He's getting bigger and bigger.
He's going the other way. He's going the other way. So, but maybe he did look a little thinner last time I saw him.
Yeah, we do have to start, giving Ethan props. He did look a little bit thinner. He is under 400 pounds now. He's 399.99.
Holy shit.
So, all right, let's bring up our next topic.
Hi,
here.
Sneako. How are you?
Yeah, it is the one, the only Sneako. Now, for those that don't know, Sneako is
they call him basically like a mini Andrew Tate.
That's what they call him, yeah. So he's got in trouble along with Andrew Tate for his kind of over-the-top remarks about women. Correct me, Keem?
Yeah.
It's like,
it's hard. It's hard to pin Sneako down and like, oh, well, he said this and he said that because he says so much wild stuff. Lately, he's been streaming with like a lot of alt-right people, but also alt-left people, like Destiny and Nick Flutie or some shit. I don't know any of these political weirdos, but he gets into a lot of like, we're in the Matrix and everyone's trying to control you.
Yeah, so
Illuminati.
a lot of people might consider Sneako's material kind of too radical for, I don't even know what he's saying that is honestly too crazy. Yeah. I think he kind of maybe got, kind of mixed up in the whole Andrew Tate sweepstakes in the banning there, but he was terminated.
Yeah, well... You ever hear this book and movie, The Secret or something? Like, here's the premise of The Secret. The secret is, like, if you really think you want something, you think about it all the time, you're going to manifest it into reality. Sneako was constantly saying, they're trying to ban me, they're trying to ban me, they're going to ban me. And I feel like he fucking manifested this shit because... He gets banned on Twitter out of nowhere, right? Mm-hmm. Then he starts getting strikes on his YouTube channel, gets banned on YouTube, and he's also banned on Instagram now. And I can't quite pin down exactly why, but there is one person taking credit, and I got a soft spot for this person, but Salvo is going to give him all.
Okay, yeah, so Sneako got banned, and instantly your boy, Brandon Buckingham, goes live and is taking credit in dancing on his grave. And now, Keem, I've spent enough time with you where I know your feelings about cancel culture. I know your feelings about deplatforming. So I reached out to you and I go, Keem, why is your boy kind of acting this way? It's a terrible look. Everybody seemed to agree with me. I put out a Twitter video. It was an awful look for Brandon Buckingham to play this celebratory credit dance on Sneako's grave, deplatforming another creator. Obviously, I feel like it's even silly to even say this. It's a terrible look in a very dangerous game to be playing, Keem, but you kind of have a different opinion on this.
Well, so here's the thing. I did go after this Nick Green dude who uploaded a YouTube video. Let's pull that up real quick. He uploaded a YouTube video trying to get Sneako banned, which is against YouTube's rules. Like this guy right here that you're looking at, he should be banned. Well, at least a strike on this YouTube video, because what he's doing is against the rules. At the end of this video, why he says Sneako is so bad, he tells his audience to go over and flag Sneako's channel. Like, you can't do that. That's against YouTube's rules.
Right. So how come you're so outspoken about Nick Green doing that, and then Brandon Buckingham gets the free pass, and then in private, you call Brandon Buckingham a good guy?
Well, I'm going to explain it right now. See, Brandon Buckingham and Sneako got into a little bit of a beef, all right? I don't remember exactly how it started, but I do. The two of them were going to do influencer boxing. They were going to box each other. They were considering it. And then, somehow Sneako got upset and talked shit to Brandon. Brandon responded by saying, I'm going to run a train on your girl.
Yes.
He said, I'm going to run a train on your girl.
Yeah.
And so Sneako got upset and he cammed up on a live stream and he said, yo, Brandon Buckingham's a weirdo. Dude literally said that he's going to my girlfriend. He's going to my girlfriend. He kept saying this claim. It wasn't true. Brandon Buckingham said he was going to run a train because Sneako's girlfriend likes it. And then
she likes it?
She likes it. She likes the company of other dudes.
Okay.
And this is not trash talk. This is
you should hit her up.
This is no, thank you. No. No.
Holy shit.
But So how do we anyhow, I got it. So after this claim is made, Sneako's fans, and he has a cult-like following, start harassing Brandon Buckingham, and they start calling him an R word over and over again. It really starts messing with Brandon Buckingham to the point where he goes crazy. He literally went crazy. I had to track down, you want to pull up a picture of him? Yep. I had to track down Brandon's family members to get in contact with him and basically have him sent to a hospital because he was not in a good place.
Okay.
But so he gets out of the hospital and he's doing a little bit better. Yeah. And he makes this giant exposed video on Sneako. And this exposed video is 2.5 hours long. It's really good. And it exposes Sneako as a C-U-C-K.
A C-U-C-K. Wow.
Yes, because
Sneako and Brandon sitting in the tree. C-U-C-K-I-N-G.
Sneako admitted a couple years ago that he was letting other dudes pipe his girl.
Run a train.
Pipe his girl.
Okay.
He was admitting that
Was he watching it happen?
He was sitting on the corner of the bed.
Watching it happen? Okay.
We actually have a clip of that section.
Oh,
let's roll it here. Let's get into this.
Admitted to being a cuck, meaning he's watched his girlfriend have sex right in front of him with other men.
You said something to the nature of whatever happens, happens.
What? Yeah, so we go in there with the mentality that whatever happens inside that party, it just stays at the party.
Yeah.
And so I saw her, I've seen her fuck other men, and it's just that was.
You seen it?
Okay. We went in with the mentality of whatever happens at this party happens to this party.
Why is that a big deal, though? Who cares?
As he's cammed up, talking to the public on a podcast, he's like, "Yeah, dude, I'll let some guy pipe my girl." Like, what?
Okay, listen.
It didn't stay in the party.
Okay.
It didn't stay in the party.
It didn't stay in the party. That is correct. Okay.
But so why do you think that's not a big deal? Are you a cock?
I am not a C-U-C-K. That is for sure. I am not. Okay, Keem, let's not spread misinformation here. I'll start rumors about you.
You could start rumors, but they won't be true. I don't know about this.
Well, I'll make them true. Listen, the moral of the story is they had a long rivalry. Sneako gets tied up. He gets banned, but your boy is dancing in a little fruity tooty dress on celebrating deplatforming. I feel like that's worse than being a cuck.
I can't go hard on Brandon Buckingham because of the context, right? The
context. Come on.
Sneako put him in a mental asylum.
But that doesn't mean anything because Brandon was getting online hate and a little bit of harassment. Do you see what I go through on a day-to-day basis by everybody? And that puts Brandon in a psych ward, and now you can't say that he shouldn't be doing this. It's
fine.
ridiculous.
I'm going to say it right now. Thank you. I'm going to say it right now. Brandon, you're in the wrong, but I understand.
No, you don't understand. You don't understand. You want him to fight for Happy Punch or some crazy crap like that. Yeah, that's what it is.
Brandon Buckingham is going to be in the ring and he's going to knock out Ice Poseidon in November, people.
Listen, frankly, as a soldier for free speech here, I wouldn't have Brandon Buckingham on any of my fight cards. I think he needs to get in the psych ward, delete every one of his videos, and not say another peep. Because him putting this out there, Keem, is literally if Ethan Klein, hold on. Yes. If Ethan Klein got onto his live and was wanting you to be deplatformed in his chat,
he did.
I know, and you had a problem with it, right?
Yeah.
And then his chat of undesirables were cheering him on. You would have a big problem with it. That's exactly what Brandon Buckingham did to Sneako. Correct? It's a big problem. Huge problem. You should call him up and tell him to delete it and issue an apology. Honestly. And I know Kiwi Farms for the platform of free speech.
You are right. You are right, Sneako, or excuse me,
Salvo Pancakes.
You are right. Brandon Buckingham, let's have a chat.
Thank you.
At the end of the day, you're in the wrong. I understand, but you're still in the wrong. You got to walk that back. You got to say sorry. But on November 19th, when you face Ice Poseidon, and Brandon's in the wrong. He's just in the wrong. He is. But I understand why. I know the backstory. I know the context. I understand why he's acting like he is.
Because he's a Looney Tune. And that's even more of a reason to really speak out and be like, shut up right now, Brandon, and take a med or something, or sip two sips of beer and just relax and really Chill out.
The way Brandon
Chill
is
out.
looking at this scenario is like his bully has been defeated.
Oh,
you know?
come on. But how about you defeat him, Brandon? How about you let Sneako be on the platform and you beat him and not let you two beat him?
This brings up an amazing point. Salvo.
Yes, buddy.
I almost said your name wrong. I say, forget Ice Poseidon, all right? In November, Brandon Buckingham versus Sneako. That is a match I want to see.
But you would never do it because Sneako would put the whole event in jeopardy and you would not allow Sneako on your card. That's my guess.
I swear right now, I swear to you right now, I will put Sneako on a boxing card. Sneako, you got my number. Call me. We'll put you in the ring.
You put Sam Hyde on a card, so that is a good track record for Sneako to look at. I hope it happens, honestly.
And Sneako, I wouldn't have you fight Brandon right away because
No. Yes, you have to. What do you mean? That's the biggest drama. That's the fight they want to see.
Because I would give Sneako a warm-up fight because Brandon is getting a warm-up fight with Ice Poseidon.
That's
you each get one warm-up fight and then you face each other. That's what we do here.
That's trash, though.
Listen, let's find a middle ground on the deplatforming topic for you guys.
Okay.
I think the Nick
not green
Where's the webcam on it?
is the most important thing here. Because think about it. This guy started the trend of people starting to ask
for Sneako to be flagged, right? It's important to you guys.
Chris, wave hi to the camera here. Hi, buddy. Chris is doing a great job, everybody. And I want chat to be nice to Chris. He is doing a fantastic job.
Chris sucks.
I'm going to get fired.
Chris
I swear
does
to
not
God,
suck.
I'm going to get fucking fired.
I want to publicly...
Whatever you do, be a member on this fucking channel.
Yes, please be a member. We need to be paid.
Please be a member or else I get fired.
Chris, I want to give you public props here because you get a lot of shit, and I joke around with you a lot. But Chris brings an aspect to the podcast that Keem and I aren't good at. We aren't good at organization. We aren't good at keeping on, truly keeping like a mental list and being organized and knowing the full story. We're good at this. Chris actually brings a piece of the podcast that we needed, and I'm glad he's part of the team.
Dude, you just bored all the vote.
No, I didn't. I'm
think
real.
The viewers want to hear
I'm
you
real.
patronizing
I'm
fucking Chris.
I'm not patronizing Chris. I'm giving Chris props like you should be giving me props every day on Twitter for what I'm doing for you.
Let's find the middle ground.
I just want to say this, all right? I will give props to myself because I birthed this motherfucking show. I birthed you.
Yeah.
Here we
you
go.
too crazy motherfucker.
Listen.
Birthed me, right?
There ain't shit without that.
Listen, I think we should do a social experiment. I think you should do a Keemstar show, and then I'll do a Salvo Pancakes show. I'll record it here, you record it here, and we're live at the same exact time on separate channels. We'll see who brings the audience. We'll see who brings the crowd, baby.
I literally hate this argument because what you're doing is you're setting up a situation where like the most hated person, right, goes up against like you, who you're hot right now.
I'm the most liked person in the world.
So you could fuck off.
So let's again.
Hold on. So you think that if we both went live together at the same time, I might have more viewers than you?
I think it is possible. Yeah.
That's damn right.
I think it is possible.
Damn right. That is for sure. Damn right.
Let's put both.
This is episode 4, and you're already starting fucking problems.
I'm not starting problems.
This show's probably gonna last like one more episode.
I am not starting any problems.
No, you did, because also the thing with the fucking money before, and
you brought the money up. You brought the money up.
I brought it up.
Clara, roll it up, Clara. You brought the money up. You were the first to bring the money up, first to bring the dollar sign up. Salvo Pancakes did nothing.
The reason why you're popping the way you are right now
why is that?
is because I announced you as my co-host.
Oh, that is the biggest. No. That is the biggest load of crap ever.
Once I did that, everybody started fucking with you.
That's literally.
That is true.
That is. Chris,
don't drag me into this. No,
don't
drag me into this.
Chris, back me up.
What? You want me to say this right now? Are you serious?
No. I want you to say yes or no to what he's saying right now. Say yes or no.
I remember this because me and you were on like a Bo Blacks or an Augie episode.
Augie's terrible, by the way.
And me and you were talking shit back and forth, and I was like, and somebody suggested, hey, you should do this podcast. Stop touching my fucking hand. You guys, do this podcast.
Try to keep touching you
with Salvo Pancakes, and I go, you know what? Maybe. I think that would be fucking good. And bro, that was the moment that you were christened by the Keemstar. You were knighted.
Okay, how sweet are you?
Knighted.
Oh, thank you.
And
but that's actually not what exactly happened. I think the only thing that happened after
it was that,
shut
and
up.
then you going to Deaf Noodles.
Well,
that was a big,
yes,
that was a big
of course, a
big
huge
moment in your career.
Huge moment. But I am glad to be here. I am here for the long haul with you, Daniel, but I don't think you made Salvo Pancakes in the least bit. I think if you ask around, Keem, I think the only thing people will be saying about you and I is that I brought you back to YouTube and I made Keemstar relevant again.
Aw, that's precious. But I do remember you being a YouTuber for like 3 years, and like I even had you on Drama. Remember that?
Correct.
Clip?
I do remember that.
3 years.
Salvo was on
No
Drama?
traction for 3
Okay,
years.
well, listen.
The first traction you've got on this fucking platform is you talking shit about my girlfriend.
Well, that was part of it. Yeah, that was part of it.
That was a funny arc,
Like,
though.
come
I'll
on,
admit it.
let's be honest.
Listen, Keemstar, it's
And because of that, I thought you were funny, and I was like,
Well, you're a smart guy.
We'll put Salvo in front of the camera.
you're a smart guy, and you're making a right decision by, really bringing me on. You need to promote me more. I will say that. You need to promote me more. You promoted Lyrics for about 2 months, blew him up to 50,000 subscribers. He fucking ditched your ass. How about that?
I will say this.
Yeah.
You're an entertaining motherfucker.
Thank you.
And that's why I picked you.
I
to be
know.
on this show.
I know, Keem.
You guys are so fucking cute.
Stop touching my
You guys are so cute.
Keemstar got new chairs because he broke the wooden chairs, by the way.
That was great.
I'm fired tonight because that wooden chair is getting burnt.
That would be fun.
That would be fun.
We're going to do that.
Bonfire, yeah,
Little clip.
fun.
So what else can we
Nick
fucking
Not
talk
Green, do you want to react to Nick Not Green
Green
here?
Play the very end of the video. I just want to show you guys something that you cannot do on YouTube. Like it's a TOS huge violation. You can't send people to go dislike a video or to go flag a video on YouTube. You can't do that.
That's in the TOS?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
I don't know how this video is still up.
Interesting. And Ethan Klein called for material attack on US soil, too, by the way.
That is true.
Go ahead, roll it.
Like this, and I think YouTube would agree that someone like this
Pause
definitely
it.
doesn't.
Keemstar, would you ever invite someone like this over to your house? Imagine this guy walking through your door, this little nerdy little twerp.
Listen, you can't talk about people's appearances.
I didn't think about it. Nerdy.
That's probably also a violation or something.
Leave you guys clap.
No. Let's invite this guy over and we'll leave him in the woods and scare him all night. We'll throw sticks at him and we'll jump out. We'll give him a big spook for Halloween. How about that?
Dude,
why? This is mean,
like judging someone based on like their appearance.
So mean.
I get it, it's mean, but like, why does he look like somebody that should be on like
Stranger Things or something?
Yeah.
It looks like one of the kids that should be on Stranger Things.
He does. He would
Would
be good at that.
Can we play the clip? Play the clip.
Not belong on their platform. If you watch this video and you also believe that Sneako should be banned from YouTube, you can go to his channel pages, click about, and then click the flag icon on the right side of the page and report the user.
Weird.
Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.
Yeah, you can't. It's so strange to do that. Why the fuck is this?
H3
Why does that come up?
We're on Chris's channel.
We're on Chris's channel.
Chris, are you watching H3 unironically?
Motherfucker,
Hold on.
You're
Hold
fired.
on.
You're fired.
Chill
End
it.
it.
No,
End
chill.
it. He's
chill.
out of here.
I am
Guys,
not.
we're
No,
gonna
hold
need a new
on.
fucking
Hold the
producer.
fuck on. I'm helping you collect info.
That is true. He's doing your dirty work because you don't watch him. Chris and I will watch Ethan.
I don't want to fucking watch Ethan.
You're lucky. That's true.
Do not make me watch Ethan. Have Gino do it.
Did you see Hila's new haircut, by the way?
Dude, I don't understand how you can see her new blonde haircut, which I think looks lovely, and be like, oh, she's evil.
You don't think she looks evil?
No.
Okay.
No.
I will hold my opinion on it for the sake of a green $sign when we upload.
The only thing I thought of when I saw that picture is like, you know, the Dalmatians, 101 Dalmatians.
Cruella de Vil?
If she had like one of those fur coats, she would fit the. That's the only evil I see, but I think she looks fine.
I think she's a great boss.
I feel like I should pull that photo up.
I try to be nice to Hila as much as possible because the internet started a rumor that we like did stuff which is not true.
Well, they're raising your children, correct?
See, this
fake
is
news.
None of this
I
is
lied.
True.
That is not true.
None of this.
That is
true.
not true. She might have. I don't know. She's not active on Twitter, Chris. It's probably on her Instagram.
I don't know this for a fact, but I would assume that she is very unhappy.
She looks unhappy. So they did a honeymoon. They were in Hawaii, Ethan and Hila. Yeah. And Hila looks like she's trying to put Ethan to bed to go out and go to a luau.
She just seems unhappy. She just does. Like,
Yeah.
I'm
Very.
Every time I see her, like, I remember watching them back in the day, like 2017, something like that.
Yeah.
She was way more like happy.
True. That is true.
But who knows? Like, she's a mom now, so maybe she's just busy and tired with being a mom and all that. I'm not suggesting.
What do you think would make her more happy?
Well,
a divorce?
No comment.
A divorce? I honestly, look, no joke here and no irony. I think they're going down a road of divorce. Unfortunately.
Here's what I'll say. All right. Throughout the years, Ethan has gotten worse and worse and worse. And I'm not just talking about his behavior. I'm talking about
his appearance.
I'm not talking about that either.
No intrinsic traits.
He is literally sad and angry.
He is. He's very spiteful.
It's like bad. And like recently I noticed he started doing collabs and having people on the show and whatnot. And you could tell there's a lot of fake, like, I'm happy, fake, I'm excited. Like, it's not authentic.
Yeah. I mean,
it's not authentic.
It does seem like that. It does seem like the crew is kind of forcing him to not really do much talking, so they'll have a guest on or have him do like a bit or something.
Bring this up right now.
Dude, did you see the numbers on this?
Yeah.
By the way?
Yeah. It went absolutely viral.
Bit of a flex right there.
All right,
Who posted that, Chris?
300,000 views on Salvo's Twitter, which is that's impressive.
300,000 views on the Salvo Pancakes clip right here.
All right, play it.
Now, do you have to have sex in a certain position because
Stop.
you're so...
He's talking to the Liver King.
Yes.
If you don't know who the Liver King is, very muscular guy that eats like organs of animals and stuff.
Yeah.
And so he's a fitness guy and he swears by this stuff. And so Ethan
is asking, of all people, like, because you're muscular and because you're wide, is it hard to be in certain positions for SEX? Like, first of all, this is weird coming from Ethan, who's a large guy.
Huge.
Dude.
He's ginormous.
And you're talking about a fit guy, right?
Yeah.
And you're questioning if he has to do weird. He's fit. He could do any position he wants.
And he uses the word fat and then asks. It's like Ethan, are you projecting here?
Exactly. And this clip that you're about to watch in full, and we won't interrupt anymore as soon as I'm done saying this one thing. This clip reminds me of January of this year when he called out Joe Rogan for being unhealthy. Now Joe Rogan's like fit.
Yeah, but but Joe Rogan does have like a weird looking body where it could look too
He's just short. But let's play the clip.
Watch. This is
big, and sometimes fat guys have a problem. They have to go into a certain position because I mean you're massive, right? So and also I don't know how well endowed you are, but like, what's the situation with your what
Pause
position?
it. I'm sorry.
Can I ask why is he asking about his penis size?
Yeah. He asked about his penis size. Well, at the same time, do you know the fun fact that Ethan likes to share about his penis? That it does not work. That's something that Ethan says. I cannot confirm or deny. I think it does work, and maybe he's just joking around when he says that.
No, he said it, and he was like sad on his podcast. He said it feels like wood or something. Like work.
He's got a
because
old
of some
pee-pee.
type of medication he's on.
That's a sad life. No wonder Hila is so upset.
Look, dude, like I hate this guy. I fucking hate him. I do. He's made up so much fake bullshit about me, right? I hate the guy.
Of course.
But I do have some empathy for him because he is not in a good place. This guy has been canceled in January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. And this is the October clip.
Right here.
He's been canceled every single month for doing something or saying something stupid. Let's play the rest of the clip.
Do you have to go in a position, or are you guys fully flexible? Because you're both very muscular.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Never talk about my wife in this context.
Damn, man. Holy crap, the Liver King.
Yeah. Well, you're being so disrespectful. You're asking the audience to play imaginary, like, hey, let's all imagine that he is, being intimate with his wife, and like there's so much projection here. Like Liver King isn't going to have a hard time figuring it out. You, Ethan,
I heard Liver King loves doggy style too.
A little different.
It's a little bit different. And it's like Ethan was so nervously kind of asking that question. And it's like, if it's making you so nervous, Ethan, why are you even asking that question? Speaking of picturing somebody doing that, what position is your favorite with Brantley?
Oh my God. What the fuck kind of question is that?
They like to do it on their trail cams only.
So the deer can see them.
and then Keem has antlers he puts on, and he rubs mud on himself. He really likes to get animalistic with it.
Don't talk about my partner in this matter. No, every position.
Every position?
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Dude, if you're doing the same thing over and over again, if you have a favorite and you're just going with that, you're weird to me.
I only do missionary.
That sounds about right. that sounds about right for you.
It's so boring.
Yeah, I'm a boring lover. I'm a boring lover. It's true.
Your poor wife.
So boring.
I'm a boring lover. Speaking of not boring lovers,
I would, it's crazy that you say missionary because I would have pegged you as sitting in the corner of the bed.
Okay, no.
Watching.
No. That is fake news media, and I'm not going to stand for it.
All right, let's move on because we gotta wrap this thing up. We've been going. All right.
Are we going to party tonight?
We are going out. We'll make some clips for the next episode.
I like that. Nice.
Oh, first of all, shout out to all of our members.
Oh, shout out our members.
We're not live yet, but this show eventually is going to be live, people. And when we start going live, obviously, we're going to get members and stuff because we're live and donations and all that stuff. But we got members and donations now just from premiering.
Yeah, it is honestly
crazy. These episodes, which is insane. So thank you for that early support.
It is. It is really humbling, and it's really great to see that people are genuinely loving the show here.
Pandering. Okay.
I'm not. I'm giving love. I'm giving love. I'm giving love.
All right, so let's get back on track. I wanted to bring up something to the two of you because this one's kind of important to Keem, really. Keem's good friends with Gabbie Hanna. Gabbie's been a friend of his for years, right? The situation being is that this guy, Nick, this fucking... Can I just pop off for a second?
No swear words! We don't want to get demonetized.
Go ahead.
All right, listen. This fucking skinny-looking anorexic motherfucker has been constantly...
That's an intrinsic trait.
All right, we'll clip that out then.
No, we will not. We don't edit on this podcast. Nick,
listen,
anyways, go ahead.
This motherfucker has been constantly battling every small commentary channel since he broke into Gabbie Hanna's house. If you don't know the story, Gabbie Hanna was basically...
Why don't you throw up the image?
I'm going to throw up the image in a second. This dude straight up broke into Gabbie's house. He literally he walked into her house, pissed in the toilet, recorded himself pissing in the toilet, and the caption is, in Gabbie Hanna's house, this is not a drill. Under false pretenses, entered her home and started recording inside her house.
Let me give a little backstory to the audience who might not know this story. All right, so Gabbie Hanna is having a mental, manic episode or something. Buckingham? And this guy right here took advantage of it and apparently acted like he was lost or that he needed water. There was some reason, I don't know exactly.
He said he needed to use the bathroom. He said he woke up, saw Gabbie on TikTok, and was like, "Oh, I have to go to work."
And so
Gabbie, being in the state that she's in, she's like, "Oh, let me film this person." Da, da, da. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this dude gets all the
content brain.
Everybody with a common brain, right, common sense, knows that this guy is pretty much up to no good, right? He claims that he was there to check in on her and do the right thing and be a good guy, but it's clear that he went and got a publicist after this. He posted his own stuff. I'm in Gabbie's house. This is not a drill. Clearly this was a clout move, in my opinion, and everyone else's opinion.
Yeah.
Right.
So long story short, he gets a lot of criticism for doing this, like you would think anyone would, right? Mm-hmm. And he starts sending cease and desist letters to everybody criticizing him. And he's probably we're probably going to get one.
Interesting.
Yeah, but here's Adam McIntyre here.
He is a friend of the program, friend of the show, LGBTQ plus. I don't know why I brought that up. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. He's a human. He's a human.
As soon as I got to the LGBTQ, I'm like, fuck. Why did you even
Do you know the whole acronym right now?
Yeah, LGBTQ plus Y, Z.
LGBTQ plus A, NCAAP.
Holy shit.
That's what it is. That is what it is.
Shit,
that is what it. I am an ally.
Wait, is that actually what it is?
Yes.
Yeah, that's actually
LGBTQ.
Wait, why are you saying NCAA? What the fuck? Are you talking about college football? I'm confused.
No. It's LGBTQ plus NCAAP.
What is NCAA?
I don't know what does even L mean in that. I don't know what any of those acronyms mean except G.
Is there NPC in that?
NPC, yes. It's NPC, non-person of interest or something like that. But anyways, Adam McIntyre, friend of the program, our gay little lover. We both love him. We both would date him. I would date him. You probably wouldn't.
I wouldn't date him, but he is a sweetheart.
He is a lovely little man. I'll read this.
I like women.
Okay. The cease and desist the guy who got into Gabbie Hanna's house and started filming her entire house without her knowing sent me this discussing his actions. Cry, please. Okay, so he is trying to cover, which is
were you ever like in a high school play?
I wasn't, but I will tell you this.
I was like
Fruity. You're part of the LGBTers, you fruity boy.
That's a horrible stereotype. You can't say that.
You're right.
You can't say that. That's horrible. I had the lead role in a high school play. I was Fonzie in Happy Days.
Interesting. I will say this.
He said like, "Hey" or something like that.
He said, "Hey, baby,"
and he did this snap of the fingers and shit.
You got that wrong. And you still look like you're still kind of trying to play into that role here as like the movie star.
I'm
tough
surprised
guy.
you aren't, because you're a flamboyant.
Oh, I'm a flamey boy. But I'll tell you this: I wanted to quit wrestling so bad, and my little mother goes, "You can only quit wrestling if you join the play." And I'm not joining the play. That's where all the are. And I should have done it. But I will say this: you went to high school like around this rural area, right?
Yes.
You are the most homosexual person that I've seen in this area, by the way. You're very manicured. You do Botox.
What is happening?
You take care of yourself. So that makes sense that you were in the play.
I don't do Botox.
You do Botox.
I do not do Botox.
Chat, I'll get his medical records. Chat, I want to leak two. Can I leak two things here without being sued by you? Please? You'll laugh at him. He did Botox one day. No. And then, yes, you did.
That's not true.
Yes, I swear he did.
That is not true.
And then that morning, he admitted that he nares his butthole.
Oh, well, you have to do that.
Okay.
You have to do that.
I disagree.
And here's why. I'm Italian. I'm hairy. Right?
I'm Italian as well.
I'm a hairy.
Oh, we're all Italians here?
So you're hairy as well.
No, put your shirt back on.
Put your shirt back on.
Put your shirt back on.
My point is...
Take yours off.
My point is, stop. My point is when you wipe, you're wiping like 25 times when you got a hairy butt.
Yes.
You got to nair it.
No, you don't nair it. You just take
then
the
you're
time
just
to
not
wipe
going to
it.
be as clean. I nared to make sure that I'm as clean as I possibly can.
That's it. I quit.
No. I will.
Something about nair. What the fuck is?
Okay, Chris. It's weird to you. It's weird to you, isn't it? Weird to you?
No, it's more on the lines that I had to hear that Keemstar nairs.
Yeah, it's extremely disturbing to hear. By the way,
you brought it up, and it makes perfect common sense.
Okay,
every guy should do it.
Okay, well, I won't nair my butthole. However, I will take the time to make sure that it's very clean. Here's my process. I'll wipe for 5 minutes after I do a doo-doo. I'll jump in the shower, even if I showered 3 times that day, and I'll do another 5 minutes with my orange loofah. And then I'll get in, and then I'll make sure I'll do another 5 minutes with the toilet paper there.
You could just nair. Anyhow,
is it really smooth?
The Botox,
is it really smooth?
The Botox is not true, by the way. It is not true. You are incorrect. I did have a procedure done. And it is not Botox.
What is it?
I'm not saying. I'm not saying. But it is not Botox or what is it? Botox.
Okay.
I didn't get Botox.
Okay.
Don't listen to him.
He's playing the semantics game. What he got is just the new age, better Botox called filler.
Yeah, I got filler.
You got filler, bro.
I got filler.
Where'd you get filler?
At the plastic surgery place.
Where in your face did you get filler?
This is so ridiculous. Like, why
people want to hear this
up?
People want to hear this because you're talking about you being in a play.
So, I had these wrinkles like right here. I had these wrinkles right here.
Yeah.
So I just got a little bit of filler. They last like a year.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just makes it not as wrinkled.
Yeah. So
Botox is like makes your skin like this. Those are like plastic people that look like that.
You look like Joan Rivers.
I did not.
He looks like Joan Rivers.
No, I didn't say he looks like Joan Rivers. Don't fucking drag me.
They actually didn't do much of a difference. I look pretty much the same.
Yeah, well, I think you always look hot.
Oh, thank you.
So, correction, no correction needed. You are the little Miss Playboy here in this area, so it makes sense that you were in a play. Back to Adam McIntyre and the guy that broke into the house there.
Yeah, I wanted to ask Keem because he's an expert in legal documentation.
Somebody was saying that this actually looks like it came from a Google Doc. And that doesn't actually look like a real cease and desist.
How'd they get that? No, let me read it real quick.
Somebody was saying it in the tweets, but you know Twitter, full of idiots. So I don't know. Thought I'd ask.
To me, I could look at a piece of napkin and be fooled that it's an illegal tenure doc here. So I have no idea.
Yeah.
Oh, Brantley, what are you doing on cam here? She wants to show off her outfit. Can she show out her outfit?
Sure, go full.
Come here, Brantley. Come here, Brantley. This is Keemstar's lovely girlfriend and my beautiful friend now, Brantley Keem. Say hello, Brantley, to everybody.
You look stunning.
Very good. And cute. How old are you? Can we get a confirmation on your age? Because
dude, stop.
For the Ethan Kleiner. For the Ethan Kleiners.
She is 21. She is 21.
You know
she's going to be 22 in just next month.
You know the age, but you know the H3 podcast is going to clip that, being like Keemstar wouldn't let her say her age here on the mic. Yeah, that's what I thought. Here. Come on, optics.
Brantley, how old are you?
Dioreo optic check.
I'm 21. I was born in December.
Hold on a minute.
2000.
Don't give the 19. Date. They're going to dox you.
Okay. Well, didn't AB already dox her? Star Killer already dox her? Keemstar staring at her ass. It's making me uncomfortable.
Of course I'm going to stare at my girl's butt.
Okay. All right. So what else is on the docket here?
Do you not check out your wife?
Oh, I have my hands all over my wife. I'm touching her arms. I'm touching her shoulders. I'm touching everything every single day. I can't keep my hands off that beautiful
Really?
piece
Because
of ass.
every time you come out here and you're here for a couple days, you don't bring your wife with you. So
she's a busy girl.
Are there problems?
No, she is a busy girl. Chris, what is next on the docket? She is a busy lady, and she doesn't like the rural area. She's a city girl.
Busy doing what?
She's busy with her boyfriend Robert.
Okay, thank you.
Oh my God.
Case closed. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap it up right there, and we will see you on the next episode.
Bring her home before 8 tonight, please.
We're going to see you on the next episode of the Keemstar Show.
SalvoPancakes.com. Thank you, everybody. Subscribe to Salvo Pancakes. Thank you, everybody. Goodbye, everybody. Salvo Pancakes, Salvo Pancakes, Salvo Pancakes.